Don't
Same.
talk about
Sure,
alcohol like
that's
this.
it.
What is that?
Yeah, exactly.
Can I pull the tissue box back? Because I'm like,
What did you say?
Oh no.
A beautiful
Oh
colour.
no.
That's
No,
what
no,
you
no,
need.
no.
I can't go down here.
I don't have to be on this.
Hello.
Hang on.
thank you.
I'm gonna be over there.
No, you gotta come here. Look, the music. Yes,
Yes. Get back down here.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Now.
Yasmin de Bella Perez.
Yes. Yes.
Let's do Bob, guys. I'm
Bob
good
can
here.
go here.
I'm good here. I'm just.
She doesn't want to sit next to the.
I look like the
Should I put my jumper on? Dan, you want to put my jumper on? Why? I think it's stupid.
We could move the couch in a bit, so Yaz is in the screen a bit more.
No, she doesn't.
No, she's made a choice.
No, I made my choice.
I can't. My arm hurts.
What I don't.
I'll go and text
No,
her.
Bless you. Why don't, Chris? If you sit where Darren is, and then Darren can move the chair there, and then it like makes it more cohesive. What do we think? Or is that too controversial?
You can't just sit down now.
Yeah, no, that's also fair.
Do you know what would be better if you change your pants?
I put a jumper
See
on
them
this.
anyway.
Sorry, trousers.
Thank you.
Hey, is Floppy gonna sit next to?
Oh shit, we
A little bit of calm.
Goes a long, long way.
Gross.
Crispy for hours.
Oh, you're on a stream.
Sorry?
No one's watching.
No, I changed it to quarter past.
It could
We're
be.
late.
Are we live?
Yeah.
I just sang a little bit of calm.
He said about being
Smash it.
crispy.
For hours, I said, not a week. It's ridiculous.
I don't feel like that was the critical reason.
I'm just started in a new company. I'm gonna lose my job.
What's the sense to them?
Shut up.
Everyone's had a little bit of cum.
Should we start then?
Should I give my boss a shout out?
No.
Yeah, go on.
No.
Go on. She'll do the Mexican wave. Make you feel welcome.
Yeah.
So long.
That was
Dan!
Oh yes, this.
Okay, one more time. The Mexican wave, so everyone feels welcome.
Are you retarded?
It was great!
Oh,
Chris,
Third time lucky.
supposed to use
Sorry,
it.
I'm Greek. I don't know how to do Mexican waves.
one more Mexican wave for
Oh,
that.
I'm gonna be cancelled. I said the R word.
Don't say that. Mexican
No one's
wave.
watching it.
I didn't.
Oh, I've got a
One
plan.
ton.
I've got a plan.
That's allowed.
I've got a plan. I've got a plan. Mexican wave apology. Go.
Oh yes, I'm sorry.
What is so annoying?
Go here, Bob.
Squeeze it.
Bob, do you want to do a welcome Mexican wave now that you're here?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Fourth time lucky.
Bro, no, I'm not gonna do it if you're not gonna do it proper.
I'll do it. Yay, okay.
What was that?
Oh, okay, it's my phone. I've got one more plan. One more Mexican wave face plan. I'm really sorry.
Why is this the beginning
Can
of
we do, it's a new beginning now. I like this a lot. Okay, we're going to do yo's, but in time with Mexican wave. So we'll go yo.
How long has it been going for?
So that's the intro.
4 minutes.
Okay, start. Do you got to do
Longer
yo?
than the episode.
You got to do yo with Mexican wave.
Farted.
You got to do yo with Mexican wave.
Somebody shot.
Ah!
Yes.
What? It
It
was just in the
wasn't
toilet.
me this time.
Yes. Can you do a yo with Mexican wave? You got to say yo.
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 No, you got to Mexican wave.
Yo.
Yo.
Oh,
Yo.
It's your
Can we
boy.
Get on with it.
It's your boy. No, okay. Should you try one more time?
No. It is what it is.
Bro, just fucking stop.
It has started.
Yeah, but no one's here yet anyway.
We're 5 minutes in. Holy fuck.
This is the best content.
It's definitely gonna be longer than the episode.
Yo, it's your boy, C Firm Souls. Back again for another stream. Who I've got with me today
It's the
is.
emotion for me.
is who have I got over here?
Commit to the moment.
Cystitis?
A million reasons.
No, cystitis.
Just scientists.
This
Amelia
one?
reasons.
You can be many reasons if you want.
Thank you.
Princess Floppy Bob.
Yep, nice.
Sweet, sweet Danny C.
Yeah! You are sweet Danny C.
I
Yeah.
thought so.
And
Chris.
Sour Chris.
Oh.
Sweet and sour.
No, I think
You're the sugar and
I
spice
think it
of
should
this
be called
stream.
Ready Salted Chris.
Chris.
Pretty salty Chris.
Yeah.
I like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Or cheese and
She's
onion.
only
She's only Chris.
Do you know what's a good name? Terry Aki.
Oh, that's
Oh.
right. Chicken.
Yeah. No, but
Yeah.
I've had that. House of Jackie, Terry Jackie.
What?
Jackie Terry.
Kettle Chris.
No, you haven't.
Remember House of Jackie, Confidently Jackie?
I was like, I've forgotten.
Oh, so
Just get on with
Sorry,
it.
we-
I've got messages to get.
Okay, so we're here for episode 3
Yeah.
It
of
was,
season
a
15.
classic, I've got to say.
It's a
classic,
It's
yeah.
up there.
Another one for the ages.
Solid 6.
We didn't take any notes. So I feel like not a ton really happened. Nothing. did-
No time.
There's
Yeah.
too many queens to take notes at this point.
Yeah, I agree. But
Also,
also,
6 of us.
I think what we should do is talk about the show. So the biggest thing to talk about really is the show length, right? It is 40 minutes and all the queens, all that, and how it's a bit shit, really.
It makes everything feel very insignificant. Like, oh, okay, well, that's obviously not important enough to show properly, and then that's just
Yeah.
repeated throughout the show.
Yeah.
In a way that almost sort of really highlights how formulaic parts of the show are, right? Because it would be like, oh, look, queens are really struggling. Oh, look, let's have a conversation in the workroom about trauma. Oh, look, they actually did well.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it's just sort of,
And someone pointed out that the old episodes, like season 5 and 6, which are classics, were also 40 minutes, but the show wasn't then as formulaic, so they didn't have to get in as much shit. They just let the show sort of edit itself.
yeah.
But now it's like we've got to include these bits,
Mm.
so therefore everything else gets kind of sacrificed.
Yeah.
I do wonder if that's also because, yeah, like some of the casting does seem to be like, we know that when this queen's on, we're going to be able to milk them for this story. And so as a result, sort of like, well, they might be going home soon, so let's quickly do the story now. So they're not
That's the
doing...
point. I was thinking that earlier. Did Princess Poppy really get a moment this episode? Like, did she have
Yeah.
a
Well,
sub story or?
She was at the beginning. I noticed this as I'd seen the episode. She was like, "Oh, so glad I wasn't the first one off. Bye, bye, Irene." And then she said, "Bye, losers," when she got picked for the team.
Oh,
So they were
But-
setting all that up.
Yeah,
I'm
but
noticing
it's
it.
true, but
she
also-
made like she wrote most of the things, didn't she? She was like coming up with
But
all
it's,
the
and it was all
ideas.
terrible.
And then Amethyst was like, "Oh, they're like loving her ideas and stuff." And then,
Yeah, and they were all shit.
Yeah,
Well,
there was
that
that.
was terrible.
Just
But
like-
we're skipping around all over the place. But I don't feel like she really had like a break. You know, normally the person that goes home does have something, like some sort of spotlight, whether it's like a sub story or like
She showed her
a
personality during the lip
redemption.
sync. Do you remember
Yeah.
that? When she said, "Oh, I really
on there.
she's showing who I am."
It was
Yeah.
really funny.
Yeah, I really like that. She did
Yeah.
tend to do photos, which I think actually genuinely would have worked for a different song.
No, it was too much.
A
It was too,
little bit.
it was too desperate.
It was desperate, but like a Diana Ross, like dancey.
That's what Amethyst was saying. She was like, I would go to the comedy route, but we're literally doing Diana Ross.
Yeah.
So.
And also, what really was it? She just went off stage and just kind of ran and ran.
Yeah.
Well, she did that,
Like,
that thing with her popping the puss thing, like.
Which is very desperate. That's what I mean. It wasn't
Princess
like.
it was like
Yeah.
it was like kid at a wedding, like a little girl showing off a knickers. Like
Yeah.
Damn, why are you always
there'd always be a little girl in a dress who'd be like showing you her petticoat, and it's like
Petticoat.
Because you make
Yeah,
them.
Nancy,
What era did you grow up in?
the 80s.
Oh my god! Dan, stop asking little girls to show.
That's what we're saying.
knows what I'm talking about. There was always a weird
Yeah.
little girl at a wedding who'd show you her knickers.
My
That
sister
was me.
normally.
There
Yeah.
you go.
And
That's why we don't want to
I
bring it up.
have no regret.
That's unrepressed trauma. So there you go. That was that episode.
Like your goddamn petticoats.
Selena S. petticoats.
God.
Acid petticoats.
Petticoats.
That writes quite well.
Very well.
Into the petticoat.
What is your one? What is this?
Bianca Del Petticoat. No. Needs to make it into the story.
Sorry, carry on. Get us on track, Rob.
Adore the
We can
coats.
do this.
Move on.
Please move on.
Adore the coats.
Grant, you're fucking in charge of this.
That was great.
To
Grant.
cook the shiver.
6 stars.
So I'm just getting it. You've not seen any of the other queens from the previous seasons.
Okay, no more laughing.
He's gone. He's gone.
Okay.
Should we we talking about the mini challenge?
I was gonna say.
Oh,
There
okay.
was no mini challenge.
Exactly.
No,
that's what I was saying.
we didn't get any room mail.
No,
No,
nothing. Yeah,
No,
It's
nothing.
like, do this.
no. Right,
Yeah.
this is
You're
the
in
maxi
heaven
challenge.
now.
Act.
Act.
Yeah,
Ah.
and similar to as you said about it being more formulaic. I feel like you saw a bit of.
next to each other.
You really shouldn't have. You
We
really
will end
shouldn't
the
have.
stream. and
You
will
really
go
are going to have to switch in a minute.
We'll go home and there'll be no Christmas.
Turn the
Yeah.
car around.
Exactly. Honestly, though. Whereas it's very formulaic with Sasha just getting the edit of she's fucking up
She's
or
gonna
whatever.
fuck
She's
up,
gonna, and
Which
then
is really weird because I'd seen the clip of their performance online before, and so it's really weird watching it. And probably you had this as well, Dan, right? Of watching them be like, "Oh, isn't Sasha Colby fucking this up?"
It's
And you're
kind
like,
of
"Oh, this is
annoying,
gonna be this is gonna be the only good one."
Like they edited it
Yeah.
to make her look shit. And it's like, oh, come on, like she was good. There was no need to make that look
They
shit.
I think that's the-
always want to.
I
sort
know.
of-
And to justify her win, right? It's gonna be like, "Oh, look, she stumbled and then she learned from the critiques."
I think she
and-
did the stumble.
They
She was
want
really good from the beginning. But they just wanted to make it look like.
Yeah, they were just like, "Give us more. I know you can do more."
Well, but to be fair, she was commenting on the fact
The
that
women's
I think they used the fact that she was commenting on it, being like, I was really frustrated with myself when I got a note and stuff.
Mm.
Yeah,
but I think she's made to say that because normally they say say one thing you liked about your performance, say one thing you've struggled with in your performance. So I think it's more something I think
producer.
no, that's what I normally do, isn't it? So I don't think after like her whole act, like when she performed the whole thing, she would have come away from that thinking, "Oh, I really fucked up. I'm really angry at myself."
No,
She was made to
she
say
must have
that.
known she.
Yeah,
a good
exactly.
job.
Of
Do
course
you
she
think
did.
do you think they just asked Michelle to look unbothered?
Yeah.
For
And I don't like it,
half an
'cause, like,
hour.
Michelle
and then just
Visage is
instant
actually.
images.
She's very warm and nice as a person, and when they show her doing that, you just think, "Oh, you just look like a bit of a bitch."
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why she agrees to
That's
that.
all scripted though. You know that's not her genuinely being like.
Yeah.
It's
No.
real
In fact, she did have to sit through those
We
other
know the
two.
show.
Yeah,
so-
true.
Yeah.
Yeah, she sits with the others.
And she had to try and give critiques to be like, "Here's how to not make this shit."
There's nothing you can really do with them, is
No.
there? Like,
Well, particularly that second one because the whole concept of it was so shit.
they're
Like,
in a
wait-
mimosa.
But they're in a mimosa.
Do you know what? I keep thinking of shit, then I remember that.
That's
what I'm saying.
Oh.
And aren't we
It's
all
when it's all
really
a
just in a
dream,
mimosa?
when they were all
They were in a mimosa.
Oh, no, it all comes together.
He was
Yeah.
dead the whole time. In the mimosa.
Yeah,
Somebody pass me my coke, please.
that one there.
Yes. Okay.
Oh, I would.
Everyone had their mimosa moment. We were in a mimosa.
Okay.
That Eureka moment. Mimosa moment.
Do we have anything else to say about the challenge?
No, it had potential to have some really good ones. And as we saw, there was that one decent sketch, right? But like, I don't know. Also, I think the thing that's tricky is all three of them had the exact same prompt, which means that like,
Which is rare for Drag Race. Normally they get different prompts.
yeah.
Yeah.
And so even if they'd all been good, there's a strong likelihood two of them would have been the same.
Yeah.
And I think by the end, especially on the third one, I mean, like, obviously the second one was shit,
That's the
and
point.
the third
yeah.
one was shit as well. But you're like,
Because they could have always given them a theme, like your afterlife is themed on
Yes,
this.
exactly.
But, exactly. But
And we get
also,
three different ones.
the one that's played first because of that had the biggest advantage because their jokes were the freshest, whereas the other jokes were repeated from the second team. So if that second team had been first, then it would have been hilarious. Because it's the mimosa.
See, I was thinking that's ridiculous. Then when you say that,
Yeah.
Exactly, that's what I mean.
Oh, it just keeps going up.
But it fell flat because of the first team.
Exactly, because Sasha
Yeah.
was so good.
Yeah.
I do think though the neck thing would have worked better if it happened fewer times.
What
It happened
By the
too
end,
much.
it's like, it was like two
Ah,
too
yeah,
many.
yeah.
yeah, just
And
take
then-
one or two out.
And the
Because surely
thing,
she's killing herself, so why should she keep killing herself?
She's killing people, wasn't she? I think she was like killing someone else. Like she was doing that, someone else was dead.
Oh, I thought it was her killing, so
Oh.
she got revived into a new spot.
Oh.
it made no sense.
No.
But but
She-
also like the joke of Selena, her name?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
joke of her being like, but where am I? Because they wanted to build up to the joke like you're just in Palm Springs. That wasn't needed. That was a hat, like on top of a hat, whatever the fuck they say.
Was
Like,
it
Yeah.
supposed
just-
to be like a Christmas Carol? It was supposed to be like, It's a Wonderful Life.
Yeah.
You've got your guardian angel showing you like,
Right.
what it could be like if you were dead.
Well, no,
It just
but it's
didn't really
supposed to
come
be
across.
heaven, and then they're just like, oh, you're in Palm Springs, 'cause that's where drag queens go to die. So
Which
all
was a good
of
little line to end it on.
yeah, but But you built up too much just for that one little line payoff. I just don't think it was very good.
Oh, so
but
it's
then
the best
again,
one.
yeah, that was the best one.
I'm also wondering on that note, like whether it was actually that good anyway. Like, was it just because the other two were so bad?
Mm-mm.
The first one seemed.
But then,
good,
how did you
but-
feel about it when you first saw it? Because we hadn't seen
I thought it was pretty good. I wasn't
Yeah.
ruffling on the floor. I was more like,
Right.
The best joke was the
I was
like,
not
your
ruffling.
You didn't
like
sit on the floor.
your makeup is just fine, and she's like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought she did better than the
Masha,
psychiatrist. Like her reaction was funnier.
Oh, like
Yeah,
Masha,
yeah,
Masha,
yeah.
Masha.
Masha, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I've already seen it, and I wasn't
Ah, that's
like,
a good point.
I wasn't like, oh god,
Yeah.
these guys are going to get to
Dolly
see
Parton.
this.
Wait, hold up. That's a good point though. Actually, I think like the best performance in the entire thing out of all three teams was with Dolly Parton.
Was Dolly Parton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, the first one was the only sketch that made sense.
Yeah.
Like,
And then
internally.
Luke
yeah.
was, to be fair, in the top.
Dolly Parton
she was
was
one of
the
the
best
top
part.
Yeah.
She was.
Yeah.
That was very good. I wonder if she's gonna do Dolly for
It's like
Snatch
Snatch
Game.
now.
She
No,
can't.
wouldn't.
Oh,
She
no.
wouldn't bring it up if she was gonna do Snatch
Yeah.
Game. She'd be
Yeah.
like, no, I don't
You
want to
don't want to
repeat
spunk your
myself.
Dolly
Yeah.
Parton too early.
You
If
what?
you've been there.
Don't want to spunk your Dolly Parton.
Have you been to Dolly World? Dolly
No.
I really want to.
I want to go as well.
Looks
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
You'll go.
Okay.
Oh my god, next
Oh,
year.
guys,
Where is it though?
If one of us
It's
gets
like Tennessee or something.
yeah, if one of us gets terminally ill, we should all go.
Yay! Can we go?
I'll do that
On
just for
that
you.
note, fucking hell. We don't
Yeah.
have to fucking die.
Yeah, to go to Dolly World.
Dollywood.
But then,
Dollywood.
but then, and also then you can be in a mimosa.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
Well, my dreams.
If you get sick, we can then can't make a wish. And you'll
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
all
it's
my
like-
friends to go to Dolly.
It would be.
Well,
It's
I
near,
have something
it's
to
near
tell you
Knoxville,
guys.
Tennessee.
Love that.
I can go to Tennessee.
Yes.
probably.
Yeah, Dollywood.
Hot boys in Tennessee as well.
Anyways.
Okay.
But yeah, you know what? You know that. You know
Kurt.
Kurt.
Oh,
Here you go.
But yeah, on it being funny, you know when you've seen something and you're showing it to other people.
That's the
I
only one
wasn't
who gets
like,
compliments.
oh,
So.
they're gonna watch it. It's
Yeah.
gonna be amazing.
Also, Selena Estites
I don't
is
think
very
it's not
lucky
bad.
that she was in that team.
She's
Oh, yeah.
so
Her
Yeah.
acting wasn't great. Her look was
just rough.
I actually.
Her looks are always rough.
I kind of the sign thing I didn't mind too much. It was the random lamp on her head. After that, I was like, edit this down. Like there's a cool concept.
But the
here.
judges lapped it all up. Like,
That was shit.
I thought it was a nip.
It was shit because like
That was shit.
it doesn't really fit the theme well. Like
No.
I think if she'd done this like the signs and executed them better for a
Boom.
different theme, it would have been alright. But
Boom.
I just didn't really make any sense.
No.
And also like S Titties isn't the boulevard. I'm sorry, it's just not.
I've never been to a stitches.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't.
It doesn't exist. That's
No.
why.
That would be the local council.
There's two
I've got 2 pairs. There's none pairs since
Very
Christmas. So I put them. I cycle through
You can't see the other ones.
What were you talking about?
them.
Can't we?
Oh, for fuck's sake. I told him and I told him and I told him.
Sorry, Darren. It took me a second, but that was good.
Yeah, we got for like a pajama theme, but only 2 people did it because I don't have pajamas.
He sleeps in the new-
Dan, there's very good socks on. I said earlier, I do really like those
Yeah.
socks.
No head, but I've got socks.
You need to get your foot out for the
Oh.
lads.
Hi.
Yeah.
Was that your name on Grindr?
The
No
head.
head, just
No
socks. It's very minimal.
There's a market for that.
Some people like socks.
Correctly named Minnie the Lizard.
I cannot.
Oh my god.
Your head is your best part.
With her twin sister
Oh.
Maxine.
Hang on. Oh, that was a long day.
Woo! What's that? It's
There
in
we go.
hand.
Bless. Grant, can you start the shit, please?
Right.
Yeah.
So the next one, the next.
No, so we talked about the video. It's nothing else to really say.
What
on
was
it,
it?
is
What
it?
was even the third one about? Oh, the third
Terrible,
one was
like
the
the-
drunk white girl.
Amateur, yeah.
Oh,
I actually
Oh, that one I forgot. Yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
fully hate the concept.
She just wasn't very
No.
good at playing the role. It was too much.
She wasn't the worst one. I think the whole team was just bad.
The rest of the team was that was it, because I
Yeah.
think because the acting work again is like, hello, welcome to drag.
Oh, yeah. Where
What
we
was
lip
she
sync all
wearing?
the time, and
Yeah,
She
it
had
was
that
good.
black thing with the white sheet on top. It
Yeah,
was
terrible,
awful.
yeah. garbage.
awful makeup.
Yeah.
Awful. Everybody looked just.
It looked like
upset
they've
to
been
be
quick
there.
drag, like they've been like quick, like crack on with it.
Honestly, at least Sugar was fucking trying because to sell
Yeah.
the fucking thing.
I think she's one of the better,
She
ones,
was,
to be
yeah.
honest. Yeah.
I kind of felt bad that they were all just like looking at her, like working her ass off, and they're like, she's not funny though. It's like, yeah, she's fucking doing something though.
She's doing something.
Yeah.
They
I
literally
agree.
wrote that just because they find her annoying. And like, oh, give her that. That would be funny because she'll be annoying and we'll be like over it. It just came across as like them being bitter about being drag queens. Like, oh, how shit it is to be a drag queen.
Yeah,
and
true,
then comes
yeah.
to the show and it's like, oh, like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
I didn't really get it. Was she supposed to be a straight drunk white
Yeah,
woman?
she
Yeah.
was. Yeah, yeah.
Right, because I was like, she looks like a drag queen as well. Like, is she also a drag queen?
Yeah.
She's going for Paris Hilton, right?
Yeah, sort of like like Paris Hilton.
But then why would she go to drag queen heaven?
Oh, that's nice. Thanks.
Because her heaven was like going to basically like drag con and just being surrounded by drag queens all the time.
Yeah, because she's like a basic white girl.
He's just like, yeah.
I think the concept was quite funny, and I think there were moments I'm like, cool, I'm getting this. I'm
Yeah,
really strange.
It was just like absolutely lack of energy from the other four. They were
Yes,
like,
yeah.
oh, where we lip sync all the time. Oh, and then like,
remember Jackson's whole thing is like, Jackson's like, all I'm doing is giving energy, I'm not even speaking.
yeah,
Do you remember?
Jackson's
Yeah, I've got more of a physical role in this dance. Like, you just danced a bit.
yeah. But then even then, when they're like, I have to do it again.
And they danced for what, 5 seconds?
Yeah.
They literally went, oh no, we have to dance again.
Again, it's
Hush.
shite acting. I think this is. I mean, I haven't watched the first 2 episodes, so whatever. But like, I think the thing I'm really struggling with this cast, from a bit of the Meet the Queens, from some of the videos from the talent show, is it's like I'm finding there's so much sort of generic. I'm that bitch. I'm cool like fierce fierce bitch. You know,
Brooks.
Maybe I'll
and then like in a way that's sort of just like I'm here to snatch the crown. Like
it's
just
like feed 14 seasons of RuPaul's Drag Race to an
Yes.
AI.
Yes. Oh my god,
It's
this is just a really advanced AI like
none of these
season.
exist.
No, that's how they managed to get 16 queens in. They were just like, oh geez, yeah,
Oh
not
my
much.
days.
It feels a bit like season 11 had the fucking awful white girl Black Panther, and that had a similar number of cast.
But they
It was similarly
broached that
awful.
though, like
At least
I know,
a
how
few,
did
of
that have a
those,
script? It was
The
awful.
a few of those queens were more interesting though, at least.
And that's why they did
Yeah.
like the 6-way lip sync, which I feel like we could do in this and get
this is
rid
the
of
one thing though about this
Should we
acting
just do it right
challenge.
now?
Usually
Yes.
the acting challenge they write the script. This time they were like, good luck.
I kind of prefer them to write their own though.
I don't,
So at least you get a little bit more about them rather than just here's a terrible script which you've written for you.
but
One of you will be in the bottom by default because you've got the role that's just completely
Yeah,
shit.
and the
Yeah.
writing's often.
At least now they can decide we have to write a script. No one gets to be the shit one.
Yeah, and also like there's a different kind of drama because when they do the script, everybody's the only drama is like if some two girls want the same part, or
Which
whatever.
happens every time.
Yeah, yeah.
Two
But
girls,
this
one
one,
part.
like you have to work together. Yeah, you have to work together to put together a script. That's real drama. That's real great. Like
Yeah.
But we never,
that's
I
it.
was concerned in seeing that. We don't know like how much time they had to write it. Like what we saw, like what a minute of them like,
Yeah.
talking about
But I
the
mean,
scripts.
give the second or third group like 2 more days, and they still would not have come up with
No, that's
anything.
very
Like, like they would
what's
just.
Scott saying?
The 6-way was in the Diva Challenge, not the.
Yeah, it's what they did the Mariah.
Oh yeah, it was.
That
And-
was shocking.
Yeah, but White Girl with Black Panther was still shit.
Yeah.
It
That
was.
was an atrocity.
But yeah,
that was-
I'm unsure about this season.
I feel
so
like
far.
that killed.
I
Black
hope
Panther.
that if they get
The
rid
guy.
of Sugar
He
and
died
Spice,
from
it
that.
automatically
Yeah.
gets rid of the other
He
one.
died.
I've heard something more interesting.
He's dead.
Okay, so at least the underwhelming acting challenge was saved by the outstanding runway.
Oh my god, it's such metallic.
I loved all 30
Very
seconds of it.
metal.
I'm
so metal.
sorry. I hate to like come so hard on the queens because like obviously they're still doing
Right.
things that I would never like to come so hard on.
And the thing is, it's week 2.
I hate
really.
to come so hard.
It's kind of it's like week 2. I know it's third episode, but it's week 2. There are still a lot of queens, so
Yeah.
it takes a few weeks for you to give a shit, and I don't give a shit. So Snatch Game being next
So
week is
that's
just
what's worrying me though. Like, I can't, are any queens I can see really giving a shit about so far? I don't like compared to like when Adore walked in. I'm like, I love this queen.
Amethyst.
Or like
Amethyst,
Willow.
I
I
don't
really
think
like
so.
Amethyst.
I think she's my one to get to the top. I think
she's been bottom twice.
Yeah, but not
She's the most
fairly. I
interesting
feel like
one.
she does something different all the time and really like shoots it down for it.
But Diabetic kept getting a bad rap and she ended up into the final.
True.
But at least she had, an
She
arc
had
drive.
something to her.
Yeah,
as
she
well.
did exactly.
Well, I
yeah.
can't wait for the next episode when Princess Poppy comes back, and then she goes on to win.
The only one I care about is
Oh
Sasha.
god, yeah.
What's up?
That's the thing. I think that's what's so weird about the season. You've got someone who's so clearly a front runner like Sasha, and
That's
almost
kind of-
no
I like
competition.
how most of you are
'Cause
in
who would
cool
win?
tones.
We have two.
And
We
Yaz-
have two conversations
Yaz
now.
in the goddess in warm.
Huh?
And Yaz the goddess in warm tones.
Bob's
They're all in cool tones.
Well, no one noticed it, but I'm actually wearing matching
I did.
eyeshadows.
I just don't want to get called.
It's got.
Let me give him what he can get.
It's got.
Can you see?
Oh my God, it is. It's
Can you
Peach.
see?
Princess Peachy.
Princess Peaches.
That's Cos, that's you, right? How
Oh
you
my
doing?
God, it's Cos.
I think it's Cos.
I've seen Cos for ages.
Hi.
Oh.
Hi.
Anyway,
Hi.
what were we saying about the
Hi,
episode? Runway. So, do you have anything to say about Runway?
I mean, there's too many to go through individually.
No,
There was a
not
good one.
worth
Sasha
it.
Colby's one was really cool. I really like.
Yeah.
Is it Amethyst?
I
I
really
don't
like
like
her.
Amethyst. They barely
Yeah.
mentioned
I thought
it because she was.
I
in
thought
the-
I
Should
thought her
saved
rubber.
her.
I thought her rubber was good.
It was good. It was like the big
I love
gold
the hair,
thing,
yeah,
like
the
loads
big
of
hair.
layers.
Yeah, but coat looks expensive and nice. The base didn't. You could see the skirt was really like flimsy and shit.
Yeah.
But amongst everyone, I liked the concept.
And I like Lucy's. Lucy's was that metally one with the like the red and the rubies and the gold. It was like
Oh, that was her.
Yeah.
Sorry, I still keep on mixing her and Amethyst.
that was good. And Sasha's.
Oh yeah, that
good.
was. I love Lucy's, but other than that,
Yeah. Princess
That was,
Poppy's was one of the most basic.
It's for
That
lack
was
of
awful. That was like some like
that was a
party
cool-
shop Jetsons.
it's for lack of padding for me. A lot of these queens and like, because again, I think lack of padding is okay in certain situations, but like if you're gonna like wear something that's so basic and so like a
Yeah.
bodysuit, you've got to at least have some shape to it.
Yeah,
Right?
particularly when it's meant to go out of the
She
hips.
sticks some
Yeah.
rings in her fucking
Yeah.
torso.
Yeah.
Well, I watched fashion photo review with Raj
seen
and
it,
Raven, and they
yeah.
did kind of make the point of we expect so much now, and if you go back to like season 3 or 4, the runways were so basic.
That's
Like,
not an excuse.
but
though.
season 1, they literally would come on in jeans and a crop top.
Yeah, but that's not an
And
excuse.
be like,
though.
Jeans and a nice top.
wearing like TJ Maxx realness. Like,
Yeah.
But I think
I
queens
still
like
think there's more like that when it's good, when there's a concept. Like you see Nina, you see even Bebe, like on the first season, like she pulled some outfits that might not have looked like the most expensive thing, but there was a
that's what I was gonna
that
There was
say.
a
a-
Like
point,
you
look
know,
at like
Yeah.
Monique Hart. Like it's not about if her point is like it costs so much money to have these amazing outfits or whatever. Like it's all about you should say it's all about the concept, like an execution.
Exactly.
Really, like you don't have to spend loads of money or it's just use some imagination.
You can see Evie Oddly does amazing things with very little fucking cost to her costume.
Yeah, that's what I
And
mean.
so did Vixen as well. She did
Yeah.
some really good look. Honestly, she does good looks with like,
but I think our expectations are so high
That's
now.
true,
We want
yeah.
so much more, and like
it's true.
all of those looks, if they were on the show 10 years ago, would have been like, oh my god, they're amazing. Now
Especially
it's
after
like,
All Stars, we're used to like seeing a whole
Yeah.
other level.
and I didn't realize Cameron Michaels basically said that Drag Race costs more than her college education. To
Yeah, yeah. I'm
Oh
not
my
surprised by
God.
that.
She said it's expensive. Like
That's
you need
mad.
money to get all the costumes together and to like make everything.
Bitch, go to college.
I know.
Jokes.
Also, sorry, Kurt, but I said TJ Maxx, which is the American one. TK Maxx is amazing. Lots of
think
really
so a lot.
decent
TK
discount
Maxx.
candles and mirrors.
Actually, that homeware
Live
stuff
Life
is good.
Vegas.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I
lovely.
think
gotta-
you've never been to LA.
So yeah, that's coming. That's kind of how we know that it's TJ Maxx because we went to
Because
America.
they
What?
went to LA. Because they never talk
Yeah.
about it. So it's fine.
So okay.
Bob, do you want to talk about Korea?
Sorry.
What do you have in Japan? Canada's got
Daiso.
TJ Maxx.
TJ.
X.
The Daiso.
TJX.
It nice, so yeah. So yeah, nothing else. I don't think there's anything else to really say. Care about lip sync?
No, it's
No.
boring.
You know what was the most boring thing in this entire episode?
This.
Guest judge came in
Oh my
with some
God.
like
Marin.
Baron.
Baron.
Don't call
Baron
her
Carroll.
not
Sacha
Baron.
Baron.
Sacha Baron Carroll.
She was some like beige plain top and the most flat hair I've ever seen on
Bless
anybody.
her
And she was
fucking-
like, I'm
And
so
then she
happy
thought
to
she
be
had
on
some
Drag Race.
authority to read some of the queens. I was like, shut up.
Bless her
Who was she? Who is she?
Where did they find her?
Exactly. Where did they find her?
Look, she's out there singing country music and supporting queer artists. Like, I mean, we shouldn't give her such a hard
No,
time
get
just for
rid.
looking like a thumb.
Get rid of her.
I was like, you get the call to come on Drag Race as a guest judge.
Be
Are you
excited about
Are
it.
you
like,
going to really dress it in the most plain clothes I've ever
She
seen?
didn't even seem bothered. Like, this is nothing with Drag Race. It feels like we are like the peak Drag Race. It's so popular. There's things everywhere. This season feels like they're really just fucking phoning it in.
Yeah.
Like, the celebrity guests.
We had a Rihanna.
We got T.S. Madison for the first time
For the
ever.
how many fucking times has T.S. fucking Madison been
Oh
on
no,
it?
she's
She's a regular judge.
Queen of-
regular judge now.
Oh, we didn't
Oh, is
say
she
that.
actually?
Because where was the
I think
hilarious
they
Ross
did the
Matthews
photos
all
of
casted
the-
yesterday?
Oh, really?
The promo
So
scene.
Carson's not on it anymore, right? Is Carson not on it?
Carl-
Well, maybe,
no,
but
I
maybe
think
like-
Carson's still in it.
He's not
but
been on the
it's like
season
the
yet.
three-
Like when Alan Carr doesn't do it and Graham Norton does, that's probably what they'll do. They'll switch to
That's what I normally do with Ross and Carson, though.
Stop arguing.
Sorry.
But they, and they've got to have a.
Kurt.
They've got to have a-
T.S. Madison, like,
Permanent
head-
judge.
But she's the queen of social
And it's
media.
Carson's still.
Kurt is like the
Yeah.
oracle today. I like it.
And is Carson still a regular judge?
Yeah.
I love like Rue's really random intro, right? Like calling her the queen of social media. Like I hadn't heard of her until the
Drag
show.
Race.
I know.
I only know of her through
Through
Drag
Drag
Race.
Race.
Oh, and now Bros. She was in Bros.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Also, we're not Americans. Maybe she's big in America.
Maybe.
No, she's not. She's not. Not the
Yeah,
type of
T.S.
queen of
Madison
social
Square
media.
Gardens.
Oh, that's why it's named after.
I don't actually know what that is.
Oh, you're talking about T.S.
I
I
don't
thought you were
think
talking about Barry Morris. What's the name? Barry Morris?
Baron, what's she called?
Marin Morris.
Morsel.
Morris.
Marin.
Marin Morris.
I should sing. Yeah,
Dupree.
give me
Hey,
more.
Mom.
Dupree Devonport.
No, it's
Little
just-
box.
Guys, I've got something really funny to
Go on
say.
then.
Would anyone like the last chocolate eclair?
You go.
That's
for it.
not what I was going to say. You've ruined my thing.
Pomfret, what's it called?
Pomfret.
A Profo Chocolat.
Anyone want the last one?
Do it. Go on.
Go
Have
on,
it.
have your moments, Laganja. Have your moments.
Let me have my moment,
The
everyone.
Grandeurs.
please. Everyone, silence. When she came on, that judge had me saying more Morris. That's her surname, Morris.
I
Oh,
think,
she didn't
I
have
think
to
it's
be
covered
saying
everything,
that.
haven't you?
Morris.
Yeah.
No.
You can wrap this up now. Yeah.
No, I wanted
Yeah,
more Morris. I was
enough,
really
enough.
enjoying that.
I wanted no more Morris.
You know what this episode needed? It needed more Melissa.
Can we say?
And more in a mimosa.
Can we say? Can
Both.
you say that fun? Okay.
No one can hear what you guys are saying.
No,
Hope
we
for the
can.
best.
Guys, she used to that pun. It was a group effort to come with that mimosa pun
Princess Floppy.
about how it transitions onto dead parents.
Oh, was it? No,
No more, sir.
no, Ma. Oh,
No.
fuck, I've forgotten it.
Mimosa.
Ma, no sir.
Mum, no, sir.
No, sir.
We're really gonna lose them. They
Ma,
Christ.
Mimosa.
It was- It was a very. It was a very made up joke.
I can't see.
Really?
No, I can't see for fuck's sake.
Good.
What are you saying?
Yaz is doing right, staying away from the bottoms.
Oh. Well, yeah, I am at top, to be fair. Let's be honest. I was going to say, who says I'm on the bottom? Come on now. look at these cankles. But anyways.
So will this be like the shortest stream we've ever done?
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
there's a 7 episodes.
Nothing
This
to
is-
say.
It's weird, isn't it? Because we had what felt like a really important conversation. Okay.
Oh my god, what do I have to do to prove that I am not a bottom?
You shouldn't.
He isn't. Hey.
Well,
Sometimes.
should we do something else, Grant? Should we do like an emotional rendition of a song? Or something?
Yeah,
I think we should all do our best to show
Recommendations, we got
our
that.
Princess Poppy true personality coming out.
yeah, me too. Me too.
If I did that
Oh,
Princess
hang on,
Poppy
hang on.
dance, I would come completely unbottomed.
Posing. It's kind of like do you know the last UK season where there was that queen who was like, "Oh, and I'm really goofy," and then was just like,
I'm really quirky.
Such a goof.
"I am so goofy," because you just know that that's what she had as the conversation with oh god, like with the producers to be like, "Oh,
Oh,
I'm just
yeah.
like really quirky and I'm really kooky," and
Wasn't that diabetic?
oh, it was
No.
oh, what's her face? The South African one on the UK season. She went out
Oh,
early.
she was not quirky at all.
No, it's just like I'm really goofy.
Sparkle,
Yeah.
or she was called Sprinkly, Sprinkle.
That's too much drag.
Oh, what, the last
Sassy,
season?
Yeah.
Last season.
I didn't want to do much.
Spring-
Is that- oh,
Starlet.
Starlet. Harlot? No.
Starlet.
Scarlet.
Scarlet Harlot was the
Yeah.
other one.
Star.
No, it was the one who won.
What, the quirky one?
Crystal.
You're right.
Wasn't Crystal Crystal?
Yeah,
That's the last of season
You're
4.
Crystal was season 1 and she came 7th.
Crystal Versace.
Oh yeah, she won. Oh, she was terrible.
Don't really
There's Crystal in season 1. Was it Crystal? Bob?
Was
But
it?
nothing,
Crystal in season 1?
Yeah, the Canadian.
nothing more original than a pretty girl being like, I'm actually quite goofy and quirky.
I have so much
I have
personality.
so much personality too.
I'm ready to show these bitches what's up.
Cackety-cack-cack-cack.
They're not ready for this lip sync.
They're in.
Those bitches better beware.
Oh, poor drag queens.
I
They have
know.
nothing left to say.
Cack-cack-cack-cack-cow.
And I was
Here
telling
to win the crown.
I was telling Dan about so I was at DragCon and
This-
like something about that hits you just like
This
how
is
fucking
Chris.
many there are.
That's Chris.
Hello.
There's so many, but season 14 last year was really good. And it was probably the most exciting bit of
Thank
drag
you.
on
Yeah.
everyone. Was like that
Thank
whole
you.
area was like
Yeah.
buzzing.
You're lucky you went.
I can't feel like this season's going to be like, oh my god, Robin Fierce is here.
Yeah.
Like, who is even Robin Fierce?
Who's the other one? A more
Are you a manure?
a manure.
Manure,
Wow.
manure.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to bring the views somehow.
Should we do recommendations?
Maybe this will help.
We
Yeah.
should do CUNT.
Ah!
No.
Get it out. Get out of the list.
Show us
What's
your
the name of
tits.
the one that watches the fucking up?
Give us nothing.
I like Anitra. I like Anitra. She's very good.
She was doing this episode.
There you go.
She was very good in this episode, Anitra. I thought
What'd
she
she
should
do?
have been in the top.
Oh, she was fun, yeah.
What did she do?
She just had a few visual gags about plastic surgery.
Like,
Oh yeah.
no, but she also did like, I'm gonna do nothing, and then
Yeah.
Oh,
she's
yeah.
so
That was good.
face. I thought she was actually
Yeah.
pretty good.
I like that.
It is Dan. What size did they do?
What?
Kurt's asking about because Dan got this for me for Christmas.
Oh god. Like regular, small, medium, large, extra large. I think. But yeah, it was.
They're very stretchy.
It is
I
from
will give you
Den. It is a Den loungewear.
that.
More like dirty Den loungewear.
I've just been sworn at
It's
in
very
Greek.
kinky.
Oh.
It is very
Is this something about a dog? No.
Ime abodolodino.
Is that working for you?
I think
Yeah.
my Greek is
I don't
very
know, I
rusty.
just
Just waiting for Grant to say something.
Oh, it's something else to say. Really. Recommendations?
We're not gonna do
Not this
CUNT.
season.
Don't.
No,
No,
I
I
don't
don't
care.
I don't care about anyone enough this
Yeah.
week.
This is supposed to be a fucking drag fucking thing.
Don't care.
Like, who would you give charisma to? Like,
That's what I mean.
All right, just do
Marsha.
recommendations
Sasha
then.
Colby.
You start
What
because you
did
obviously
Marsha
have
do?
something
Oh,
to
Tim.
recommend.
No, don't everyone else go first. Dan, what's your
Oh
recommendation?
my god, why are we even here?
Don't watch it again. Don't watch Drag Race.
I haven't really watched a lot this week.
Traitors.
I'm cracking my way through White Lotus. That's been good.
Yeah.
Has
So
it been,
it's
is
a
it
bit
worth
old
watching?
now,
Everyone
right?
keeps talking like.
Yeah, it's fun, but I just was a bit like it was the December thing, and now
Yeah.
I feel like an old person recommending a thing that all the kids have already watched. But it's good.
Maybe we should watch Kevin could go fuck himself, whatever it is after this.
we can watch
Oh,
Chris?
Right in front of my salad.
that.
I think we should all do the Megan dance.
I don't know it, but yes.
It's just this, and then you do a cartwheel.
do a
You should just do a cartwheel. So easy.
I can't do that.
all right, what are you recommending then? White Lotus?
Well, no, it's not good.
Chris? I recommend you less puns.
I'm still watching The Traitors. Oh, that's fun. I
Oh, I
like that.
can't
Where are
talk
you
to
at
Bob
then?
about it because he's literally only up to
Yeah,
like
I've not watched it. I didn't really want to watch
What's
it.
the-
And then I want to watch the
Is
US
that
one.
real
You
life
can watch
werewolf?
the first
What?
two or three
Reality shows
episodes
like
and
werewolf.
skip to the last 3 episodes.
That
Okay.
one, that one.
And not watch anything. in
I think I've
between.
only got the last 2 episodes left anyway, but
All right, the traders, were you recommending, Grant?
No, Chris has done his yet.
Oh, my one. What am I doing? Oh, okay. This is a very retro. I just started The Real Housewives of Orange County, which is from 2006,
Oh,
2008,
the one that
2009.
started it all, right?
The very
Age.
first one. It's really
Before
weird,
the iPhone.
and it's so entertaining because it's proper like 2000s like fashion, which is absolutely ghastly, and they show like these really cringy clubbing scenes,
no.
and they play that like 2000s like techno music in the background, and there's people grinding each
I'd
other
be
in the
so
club.
hard to watch that. I'd
And
be
there
so
clearly,
hard to
there
watch
clearly
that.
was no music on it.
Yeah. It is so cringe, but it's so good. And instead of a proper reunion, they just have a final episode where they each talk about how the season went, and it's very much like, oh, the camera put on 50 pounds. It's very much not like what Housewives is now, but it is very entertaining.
I'm up for
Where
that.
are we up to with recommendations?
You guys can go.
Okay, bye.
Just like me.
Darren, what do you recommend?
Megan.
You've watched it?
No.
You haven't seen it, you can't recommend it.
No, you can't recommend
We're
something
seeing
you
it tomorrow
haven't
night,
seen
so
yet.
we're
Like
seeing
genuinely, I was thinking you're going this weekend as well.
Come.
Where you going?
All right, tomorrow night.
Sure.
Tomorrow,
Cinema.
I got acid trip with my boyfriend.
No.
Can you rearrange it to Sunday?
Oh, I've just got acid reflux tomorrow.
I got acid reflux right now.
Yaz is just trying to get herself fired.
Welcome to the stage.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do drugs tomorrow.
Well, he was like, "Oh, I got to say a bad word." Now it's just like, "I'm doing drugs."
I'm already cancelled. It's fine. Also, I'm dancing on stream. If my company sees this, I'll never come back.
You're done.
Darren hasn't done his recommendation.
No, no.
Darren,
Fleabag.
You did that last week.
And it's
Fleabag
also
season 2.
6 years ago.
Okay,
yeah, fucking
I'll
me.
give you a recommendation for you. Like, do Half Moon Run or something.
There's a song.
Yes, it could be anything. Recommend anything.
I'm recommending Motomami by Rosalie.
Yeah. See,
Saoko papi, saoko.
That's brilliant. Oh,
Go on,
also the Shakira drama is also very good.
What's this?
Oh,
Tell me.
yes, yes.
Yes.
Tell me. What's this? What's this? What's this?
You probably explain it better than I can, but it's
Bob, can you? Oh
I can
yes.
I only saw like one screenshot earlier.
Go on, yes.
Hey,
Well, the PK and you know PK and
No.
Shakira. You know Shakira.
Oh, from
Shakira.
Shakira.
So her beef
Shakira.
cheated on her.
Oh.
Who cheats on fucking
I
Shakira?
know.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
insanity.
She looks amazing. Like,
With-
she's exactly the
she's
same as
like
when she
literally
Release
the
whatever
best
ever.
woman in the world, and that's
Yeah.
coming from me, guys.
Oh.
She's insanely good looking. She can sing, she can dance like nobody else, and she has a fucking high IQ and speaks like 5 languages. So fuck him. And he cheated on her with like a 22-year-old.
Because she's like 50 right now, Shakira.
But she still looks exactly the same as her
Yeah,
first
she
husband.
looks
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
But obviously, if you have money, I look like I have money, but whatever. No, but it's Shakira. And then she wrote a song basically like, fuck you.
it's a really good song as well.
It's
Is it? I want to
really
watch
good
it.
song.
The lyrics
I
are
really like
quite
the last.
funny.
I really like the last.
There's a lyric in
feature.
it where she's like, "You had to sell your Mercedes for a Renault Twingo or something," and then PK bought a Twingo and drove it to work. I don't know how that was meant to be like a cutback, but
Yeah.
He got a fucking
Oh.
deal with Twingo. Like, it's
Oh.
ridiculous. When men
Oh,
cheat,
he
they
did.
just like capitalize. But
Mhm.
hopefully she'll capitalize even more with the song.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully Mercedes will not give her a car. So that
She
works.
doesn't need, she is the machine.
Ah.
Yeah.
Anyways. And then Miley did the thing with
Flowers.
Liam.
Oh, it's so good.
But then there's that whole thing about Jam, which is like ridiculous because apparently the way she caught him.
Oh yes.
What's
Because
this?
she does some, oh my god, yes.
I don't know this. I don't know this. Is this
So-
Miley?
No, it's Shakira. This is
Okay.
better. So the way that she found out, well, probably she had her inklings, but one of the ways that she found out that he was cheating is because her jam of like strawberry was like half. But she knows that he doesn't eat strawberry jam, and she had
It's
it
just
out,
funny.
and she was like,
You're seeing this thing being like, but I know that he doesn't eat jam ever.
That's
What
a
is that?
mundane way of finding out.
This is Shakira and Jeremy Kay. Like, I love that she's just like, I knew it from the jam.
I know
I
it
got
from the
Not,
jam.
not
No,
the brown, the used condoms in the bedroom.
I
It's the
felt-
jam.
I felt something in my waters. So it was telling me it won't right.
There was half a jar of bomb in one in the car. I couldn't deal.
Why is Shakira for fucking like EastEnders right now? I know it from the jam.
Shakira Mitchell.
Shakira.
She goes half of the archers.
Oh my god. But that is so funny. I imagine PK coming home and
I
she's
like
like
PK.
drinking a humongous glass of wine. And there's just a half full glass of jam on the fucking counter. And she's like,
Do you
With a
know
bit
that?
of jam running down the side.
But you know, like the music video for La Tortura, where she's like covered in oil.
Yes.
Yes.
And now imagine that with jam. How it's been like,
oh,
Doing a bit of this.
That song is such a vibe.
It is,
I love
yeah,
it.
I agree.
Yeah.
Um,
What is your fucking recommendation?
honestly, I can't forget anything. So I'm
Shakira says
good.
jam.
Grump just wants us to leave, guys.
yeah.
Recommendations.
We need to
Really
watch
are
that
friends.
after this.
Mate, what happened? Like, the stuff I've been doing this week.
We've stopped watching American Horror Stories.
I want to go back and get back into that.
We finished that.
Not a recommendation yet, though. don't know if it's
I think I need to watch the last 3 episodes of every single American Horror
just
Story
doing
series I've ever started.
Don't remember
I've
that.
never
We
finished
told you
it.
it's American Horror
Never
Stories
saw.
is an anthology. Every episode's different.
Oh, they're still so bad though.
No, it's alright. First episode's pretty good. So you should give that a shot. I
Ryan
wouldn't
Murphy just
recommend
needs
it
to
yet.
sit and write a thing from start to finish before he starts filming.
Oh, honey, the way that he's gonna do George Santos right.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
okay,
Ryan
that's good.
Murphy's scratching himself for the
Tingly,
fucking
huh?
rights right now.
I mean, George
gonna be
Santos, what a
amazing.
mess. What a mess.
Okay, any lube recommendations or should we?
I love the
one
asking
your
about
mum
any
got
new
me for
recommendations
Christmas.
while Yaz just does Kate Bush in
Tingly.
the background. This is everything I'm needing in my
I
life.
wouldn't recommend it. Would you?
Ooh, I got a new one recently. It's
Saliva? Yeah.
that's a good one. It's the Swiss Navy, but it's one. It smells like cloves. It's quite nice. Yeah,
That
he's
sentence
asking,
got-
he's asking for
That sentence got worse and worse as you went on.
Yeah, it is.
Swiss
yeah.
Army, it smells like cloves.
Swiss Navy rather. But anyway,
A lot of
Natural
lube does
lube.
smell like cloves.
it's because it's like it's a
Natural
mother
lube.
agent.
Spits on it, but
Yeah.
It's quite nice. I've had boys say, "Well, I like the smell of that."
So,
So,
right, I want to go watch a Shakira clip. So should we wrap up?
Can
Yeah,
I prove
same,
I'm the top
okay.
first? Get up.
No, I'm not.
Nah,
I'm not giving in to his bottom shaming.
Beautiful
Nah.
bottom model.
Do you mind pressing end stream for me on the mouse?
Countdown. 7.
Say bye first. Say bye
6.
first.
I'm gonna do a very impressive 12.
Love you.
4.
Bye everyone.
Love your hair, Hercules.
Thanks for joining us.
2.
Don't eat my jam.
0.
Bye. Bye.
Tell